Hi guys, I'm sitting at Jamia Millia Islamia with my folks and we are discussing the hottest topic, which is demonetization, of course. Let's share our views on it.
You know what? Demonetization is a good step, but I feel that first of all, we were told that it is to get rid of terrorism. Okay. Then a week later, we were told that it is to get, it is to get rid of all the black economy, black money. Okay. And then later, the third week, maybe we were told that we are moving towards a cashless economy. So I am personally very confused that what is the actual reason for the demonetization of currency in India? I'm completely lost.
Madam, on 8th only I was told all the three reasons which you were told the rest of the weeks. On 8th only I was told all the three reasons. The main focusing on that there are two aspects of this demonetization. First, black money, and second, terrorism. The main factors were this. And I would like to make you notice on this thing that this demonetization was something that is a initiative. 6 months ago, Prime Minister launched a scheme in which he told people, listen, in which he told people that you come and declare your income. And if you have any black money, income declaration scheme. And it is this demonetization, it is an extension of income declaration scheme.
Can I just respond to that? What about the fact that there is so much of black money recently found on terrorists? How is it helping then?
What money? Black money?
Yeah. The new 2,000 crore notes were recently found on terrorists in Kashmir. So how is it helping then? How are we getting rid of the black money in terrorism then?
No, you are getting rid of the terrorism, because last I checked, and this is an article by the Hindu where the Lashkar-e-Taiba, a lot of Lashkar-e-Taiba camps in Kashmir have been completely desettled because right now they do not have the money to even pay their phone bills or even get groceries because they could not get enough new money to go. So they're getting destabilized right now. So of course the execution hasn't been as good as we wanted it to be. But small steps make a big difference in the long run.
Now, the simple point is, people say that we have to sacrifice for the greater good.
Yeah,
We have to sacrifice for the greater good, but that is completely incorrect because India operates on the law which says that 100 people who have done bad can go away, but not even one person who has not done anything bad should go into jail, should suffer for that. So Modi has completely, this government basically with demonetization has led to the greatest fallacy in the basic principle of the Indian constitution. That's what I feel.
When you sitting in a classroom discuss about developing India, discuss about change, and when at your step you complain that you can't take part, you can't participate in that change, then how can you expect that change to happen on the country level?
Don't you know that people are dying? People are dying now. So if the change is happening and my country people are dying, so it is good. It is good.
So it is a mismanagement. It is a mismanagement which is responsible for it. The initiative is not bad. It is a mismanagement which is bad.
Can a prime minister of a country form a nexus with the capitalists and then say that we are moving towards cashless economy? That is why you're doing it. Then again, in all his speeches, he keeps on saying Paytm. Is he the market? Why is he marketing Paytm? I don't understand. It's completely. I feel that is a nexus between the capitalists and the politicians which is forming, which will lead to a totalitarian government, and we need to be careful because it happens very slowly, and then one fine day we will become a totalitarian state. That's what I feel.
I agree with a lot of things that you said, but there's also a lot of factual incorrectness with whatever you said because number one, I think that a lot of the intentions have been correctly stated and you can blame the execution of whatever's happened with demonetization. I'll stand by you when you say that. But the intention behind demonetization, I think I'll stand by it because that was absolutely correct. Second, I think Goa plans to go completely cashless by the 31st of this year. So, I understand that there's just a tourism funded state. But the point is, if they can go, so can we. They're just going faster than us, right?
Wait, 1 second. And according to your intention theory, what I am trying to get is an idea that you wanted that the government should have announced this way before 6 months, and then they should have told people that after 6 months, new 1,000 and 500 notes would come in the market, so that people. So your intention theory is totally crossed here.
who has this decision impacted the most? The middle and the lower class, right? The elite class is not suffering. I'm very sorry to say they're not suffering. They're getting money at their homes. They don't even know. Do you expect the celebrities to go and stand in the queue lines of the banks?
They are the supporters.
They are. You didn't saw any.
No, I'm sorry. No, I'm not.
Just one celebrity
Yeah,
does not
exactly.
mean the whole of
Exactly.
You didn't
Bollywood.
saw
No.
Salman Khan standing in the queue.
Oh, please. No, that is just plain publicity. I mean, come on. And second thing, it is being impacted the most on the middle and the lower class, which includes us students, right? So the
in our
execution
exam
is not-
times, we are supposed to stand in
I know.
ATM queues for
A
4,
day
4,
before
5,
my
5
exam-
hours.
A day before my exam, I go and waste 2-3 hours in the bank queue. When do I study?
No, but the point is, all of us will have to make sacrifices at some point because generations to come later will benefit from these sacrifices that we make. So either, so one second, no, 1 second. So I'll let you speak. So let me speak. So today, if I don't make this sacrifice, someday somebody else will have to. So it's a question of not me, not you, right? So somebody will have to take this step.
These are two different aspects. One aspect is for the development of country. Development. See, I do understand that this step was taken in that state when our economy was one of the most fastest growing economy of the country, and Manmohan Singh pointed out that due to this step, a prime minister who never spoke for 10 years in his office now points out that due to this step, our economy, the GDP will shift back to 2.2% something. And see, if any plan is executed, so it's not the prime concern of the government is that people will get the benefit of this plan in future.
Yeah.
If I'm taking some plan, if I'm telling something today to my friends, so they'll pass it on to others. So this is a pattern.
Why do all of these reforms happen before the UP elections only?
It's not now. So it now you are turning this discussion into a political discussion. No, it is not a political discussion. See, I'm telling you one thing. The basic thing is, elections. You have to listen. This elections are not just for BJP.
Yeah, exactly.
Or elections are not just for the party which is ruling the central government. Elections are for all the city, all the parties.
If I am a student, I have 2000 rupees note. Okay? If even I have to purchase 100 rupees cost something, so they are not paying me back the money. Like they are saying that we don't have 1900 rupees note. So for that I have to purchase for minimum or maximum 500 or 600 rupees things. So I am a student. Yeah, I don't have so much.
One thing. It is also an opportunity for you now. Before it I did not have any credit card. Now I have 3 credit cards. I applied for 3 credit cards, like the Citibank credit card. But it is an opportunity for us to go to cashless economy, go to cashless economy. I have credit card, so I can do shop anywhere.
Yes, but you're an educated youth and you know how to get a credit card. What about the millions of people in India who do not have banks nearby to go and get credit cards? So India is not at a place where it can go cashless right now because the people do not have the knowledge to get a credit card because you did.
The main concern here should have been education. First, make them educated and then give them, such a decision, impose it on them so that
Inclusion, I feel financial inclusion for our economy is more important than cashless economy.
If your aims are higher, if you want to sustainable development, if your aims are higher, so you have to sacrifice something, you have to suffer something. If you are not ready at some level, so how can you suffer?
1 second.
When I talk about all these stuffs, terrorism खत्म हो जाएगा, politics इतनी अच्छी, UP politics में ये हो जाएगा, वो हो जाएगा, वो मैक्रो लेवल पर है. मैं ATM जाता हूँ, मुझे 2000 निकलते हैं, मुझे चेंज नहीं मिल रहा है और मुझे अल्टीमेटली अपना कार्ड ही स्वाइप करना पड़ रहा है. एंड जो सब्जी वाला वहाँ बैठा हुआ है, उसके पास लोग नहीं खरीद रहे, सुपरमार्केट में जा रहे हैं, वो बंदा रो रहा है.
Because more than 70 people have died because of demonetization. And absolutely agreed, which is absolutely not fair, and the government has to be shamed for it. Agreed. But the point is, you asked us to wait for a better time, correct? But the point is, until that better time comes, people are not going to stop complaining about corruption or terrorism, and you're going to keep blaming the government for not taking a step.